In this episode, the microphone will be a little further away. So, something like this, yes. So, I don't sound as good as you're used to. Right. Not that I sound good. Anyway, in this episode, I've decided to tell you how I made a certain track. After long consideration, because you know, some artists like Boards of Canada or this scary dude, they decide to keep how they make their music shrouded in complete mystery. However, there's this little video on Vimeo where this scary dude shows that most of the tracks on his most famous album are actually made in some obscure tracker on a Mac computer. My first music is also made in a tracker, but not as obscure. Fast Tracker 2, the icon of the 90s, late 90s for that matter. First things first, let's change the color scheme to what I was working on back then. It was a little something like this. The room was very orangely lit, and then when Fast Tracker was also orange, everything looked nice and warm. I like warm colors. Turns out orange is actually my favorite color. Like my shirt, it's dark orange. Do you like it? A nice logo. It's not for sale as usual. Nothing's ever for sale apparently. This, by the way, is a outstanding, incredible Fast Tracker clone by this guy here, 8-bit by Olav. I'll put a link in the description. Let's try to find the track that is here named Vrijot in Dutch. This is going to use up so much data. Ah, there it is. So this is how Fast Tracker loads music. How did I play? I forgot the shortcut for play even. There's a lot of tracks on here that you may probably know. You know them, right? You heard all my music, right? Right? Anyway, this is the track I wanted to talk about. I did something very interesting with the way the tones are playing. And for that we have to go to ooh. Oh, so the control button is actually play. Okay, good that I know. Whoop. The shift button apparently is also play. I completely forgot how this works. Well, let's manually mute all this. It's about this tone. So this basically shows what I've done. How do I stop? Huh? Oh, I guess that's spacebar is stop. So this is a terrible making of. Most of you will have no idea what you're looking at right now. But this is called a tracker and you make music like that. And this is the rhythm. Every time you go down a step, you can play a new note. So you're bound to this grid. And you can set the playback speed. And I set the playback speed so fast that it became a note. And the note changes because I changed the pitch of this. I can use the mouse actually. I changed the pitch of that thing. So it's every time the start of a sample, or it's the same sample, which changes pitch, goes a note down all the time, and that creates that tone. I thought there was a way you could invert the selection. Huh. Oh no! Well, where do you jump to? I totally forgot how to work in this software. I have absolutely no idea. Back in the day, I actually printed the manual and I learned by head all the shortcuts, all the codes. They're basically these numbers here are codes that you can apply effects, and it's all very complicated. All I wanted to show you here is basically how I created some of these changing low frequency notes. It's just the speed of the repeating pattern that creates the note. So what are the notes? The notes are samples. We can see that here. I can play them with the keyboard, I think. I actually have forgot how I made this, but I made the sounds myself. I believe it's an analog echo or something of my stereo set. No, I hear a... I don't... Isn't that funny? I completely forgot how I made that. So most of it is rhythm sounds. Oh yeah. If I wanted to make a stereo sound, you had to use two separate samples and play them at the same time, left and right. And this clone, again, it's a clone. It's not the original Fast Tracker because that only worked on a specific sound card in MS-DOS. This is incredible what he did here. Oh. There are more samples here than I expected.
Mother.
Oh, we have to bleed that out. Yeah, that's the original. Originally there was a curse word because I did a remaster. I used another tracker to export all tracks as audio files, and then I added them in another audio software.
Sorry.
And that's it. That's all the samples.
Hello, it's me from the future. That's not true. Anyway, from the video in the past, this is the future. Hello. So the track was called Sorry. I didn't say that because first I curse and then I say sorry. It's funny, right? But later I added the singing and everything in the remaster. So that's the addendum of this video. Okay, let's continue the ramble that was going on.
Anyway, thanks for watching. And I hope to see you soon on this lazy channel. Oh no, now I have to edit this into a usable short video. This is getting out of hand. I'm not being lazy. Again! This is not... Making a lazy video is just blathering in the camera and throwing it online without editing. I'm not being... When do I learn to be lazy? Anyway, I all said anyway. Thanks for watching. I already said that too. Well, then just stop the camera. Now I act like I'm walking, but I'm still sitting on the chair. Like that actor in that movie who has this fight in a chair and everybody. But that's for another story. Stop button.